Ho, ho, ho. Welcome, everyone, to our first annual BoLS Christmas Battle Report. So, y'all wanted something ridiculous? We have it. Over here, we're going to be playing tonight a 4,000 point apocalypse game, or approximately 4,000 point apocalypse game, between Team Naughty, that would be me, Big Red, with assistants. Say hi, assistants. There we go. All right, don't they look enthusiastic? With a combined chaos force of Death Guard and some Night Lords, fairly naughty, I would say, against Team Nice, played by Cheetah Red Panda over there, who has Black Templars. So let's take a look at our board. We have two tables pushed together over here. This is our Apocalypse No Man's Land is this middle diagonal band going all the way up the center over there, from here to about here. And the objectives are, we have our 3 Christmas tree things that we're fighting over. 1, 2, 3. Way in that building over there. We'll show that to you first. And I'll go over my force first. First of all, Reaver. There we go. This one is a not particularly effective one. Vulcan Mega Bolter, Plasma Blast Gun, the missile launcher thing. We have some Stern Guard, we have Lysander with some Close Assault Terminators, 2 Land Speeders. We have 3 tactical squads over here with in 2 pods and a Rhino. We have the Night Lords force over here. We have some Chaos Terminators, a bunch of Raptors, Winged Demon Prince. I think you all know what that's about. And Karn. So why is Karn here? I didn't actually pack Karn. He just ended up in the bag. So here's the deal with Karn. When it's time for all you Chaos Lords to send out your Christmas cards, Karn is really into the holidays, so you really can't leave him off the list. He's really into it. You don't want him to be mad at you for the rest of the year. But he did bring a sack. If you notice, Karn has a little pouch on him that no one knows what's in Karn's sack. Well, he did bring it, and it has 2 Vortex grenades in it. So that's my secret stuff. And we'll be deploying soon, and we'll see what Team Nice has.
Alright, let's take a look at the good side. I've got 3 Crusader squads, 8-man strong with a melted gun and a power fist in Rhinos. I've got a Predator Annihilator. I've got a Lucius Pattern drop pod with a Venerable Dreadnought, melted gun. Got Vindicator. Got 5 Assault Terminators with Marshall, with a Thunderhammer, Emperor's Champion, and Draco, who has my Vortex grenades. We've got Christmas Land Raider 1, Christmas Land Raider 2, some Shooty Terminators, and the Greasy Reaver.
And we are deployed. Here is the Black Templars. Have a line of, there's a Land Raider Crusader, there's another Land Raider over there, the Vindicator on the right with the Reaver, and a Predator over here. So pretty solid wall right there with everything else in reserve. And Chaos has deployed that Rhino with a tactical squad in it, and although you don't see it right here, there is a Demon Prince who's hiding because Goat Boy's pinning it over there because it just snapped off its base. Say hi, Goat Boy.
Hello, I'm pinning.
He's pinning. All right, and we'll talk to you guys at the bottom of 1.
Top of turn 1 is over, and the Demon Prince never really had to show up. And over there, the Rhino got annihilated, and those guys are pinned. Unfortunately, out of assault range, though. See you at the end of turn 1.
All right, Big Red here. We're at the bottom of 1. The only thing that happened is my single drop pod that must appear at the bottom of 1 because everything else is in reserve. It did show up. There it is. It had a little bit of a deviation, landed kind of right smack in the corner of this building, which was really cool because the 2 combat squads got out, and one of them got this awesome, as you can see, 6-inch away shot right on the face of the Reaver, and of course rolled 1, missed because he was apparently awed by its festive holiday hat. And we'll see what horrible things Team Good has in store for them next turn.
Top of 2 is over, and pretty much everything's dead. These guys got wiped out by a Vortex Grenade and some D weapons. And the Dreadnought over there is an assault, and he's killing some guys. See you after Lear's turn.
All right, we're at the bottom of 2. We'll give you a bad Santa cam right here. So now we have a game. Half of the Trader reinforcements came in, so we have a Reaver that showed up over here. We have big squad of Thunderhammer Terminators led by the Counts as Lysander right there that landed is moving up towards the Reaver. Most importantly, way back here, we had a daring deep strike that landed accurately. There's a big squad of 8 Night Lords Terminators that showed up with put a bunch of combi melta into the Reaver, took 2 structure points off it, and all of the rest of the fire stripped all of its shields. So, but other than that, that's all that they did. And then in the back we have a drop pod that landed near that the much coveted Chaos Tree, and there's the squad that got out of it, and that's where we are. And the Vortex Grenade is moving around inside the building, just causing some various scariness, and we'll see what the top of 3 brings.
Top of 3 is over, and there's been some pain. I annihilated all those Terminators. Lysander has 2 wounds. I killed a bunch of the blue ones. I did 2 structure points to the Reaver, and killed one of its shields. See what Larry has.
All right, we're at the bottom of 3, and a lot of cool stuff happened over here. Lysander moved up by himself through his Vortex Grenade that he got from Karn, and it missed. There it is, dangerously close to the Titan's toe. Over here we got 3, there used to be 4 Terminators there, got into assault. 2 of them have chain fists, and they put 2 penetrating hits on the Reaver, but they only managed to stun it twice. And all of its shields are stripped, and over here, this Dreadnought that caused us so much problems that came out of the drop pod, it has now been laid low by that multi-melta. And we're going to the top of 4. No more reserves are coming on from either side, so now it's going to get really bloody in our just in time for Christmas.
Top of 4 is over, and lots of stuff is dead. That is the Vortex that saved Christmas and killed Lysander. With a scatter. I wiped out the rest of the Terminators there, killed a bunch of Night Lords over here. Those guys are actually dead. And I blew up a Rhino that was over there. Karn has got out of it. And I immobilized and blew a weapon off this land speeder, and the other one is stunned. So we'll see what the next turn brings us. Oh wait, and that squad is gone.
All right, we have returned with the Santa Cam. It is the bottom of 4, and I'm having to say things are looking pretty bad for Team Naughty. This is what's going on so far. So, first of all, from the wreckage of the Rhino that was here, 2 Stern Guard have bravely jumped into a forest, but most importantly, Karn, uninvited Karn, has rushed forward and thrown his Vortex Grenade that he was keeping hidden in his sack, destroying a Vindicator. Over here, this Titan, the Reaver, managed to kill 2 Black Templar Terminators, and they've, of course, righteously moved forward to protect the warped Christmas tree right there. And that's all we got so far. But both the Reavers are 4 structure points, full shields. They're just kind of looking at each other, and one entire round of Vulcan Mega Bolter fire into a Rhino stunned it. So there we go. We're moving into 5. It's the last turn, and we'll see what happens at the end of Christmas night. Yeah, okay, guys, it is the top of 5, and it is pretty much all over. In Team Nice's shooting phase, pretty much blew up everything. We're down to the Reaver, which is still in good shape. This drop pod is wrecked, and both those speeders are wrecked. So we currently have there's the first Chaos Tree of Christmas with some Templars defending it. There's a second Tree of Christmas way over there with Black Templar Rhino hiding behind it, so they have that one. And this one is currently uncontested, and the only thing left on the board on the trader side, beside the Reaver, is Karn. And we're here to show you the fate of Karn, because there's the Emperor's Champion right there. And he has a Vortex Grenade, which he's going to place right there. And we're going to roll some dice right here and see what we get. It's a hit. Yes. Oh, you saw it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the second Vortex Grenade that has saved Christmas right there, leaving 1 Reaver on the field by its lonesome as we head into the bottom of 5 and the end of the game. And we'll talk to you guys soon. All right, everybody, it is the bottom of 5, and the game is over. The 2010 Christmas Yuletide Apocalypse Extravaganza, and the stunning result is Team Nice victory. Over here, the Black Templars with their Rhino have that objective. Over here, the Chaos Reaver moved up and swept aside the Black Templars who were on foot over here. Unfortunately, he can't claim that objective, but he did push them off it. And this little objective, this Chaos Christmas tree back in the back, unclaimed. Everything around it destroyed, giving Loyalists a victory of 1-0. And I hope you enjoyed our holiday battle report, and we'll just close in with this little bit of Christmas. Could that be some mistletoe? We'll see how things end. Talk to you guys later. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from BoLS.